women are 50% of the population, therefore they must be 50% of the roles. That's a terrible idea. Because what you're going to end up with is people being put in roles not because they're the best person, but because they meet a quota.
In terms of what organizations can do, right? Because one thing that we hear a lot about is, DEI, diversity, inclusivity, equity, which kind of pushes, different, a variety of people to go into leadership roles, or that's one of the ideas of it. Do you feel like that helps? And if so, in what way?
I think it is not just right ethically or right for the business, but it's right for everyone to be inclusive and allow the best people to get to the positions. If you end up in a horrible situation with a brain tumor and you need to go choose a neurosurgeon, you want the best neurosurgeon. That's what's going to give you the highest chance at the highest quality of life. It doesn't matter what race, sex, creed, or anything else they are. You want the best person. And if we limit it and say, okay, women aren't allowed in medicine, you just knocked out half your population. That's a terrible idea. You want the best person. It's in everyone's interest for the best person. Now, where DEI goes wrong is they say, okay, well, we must have women are 50% of the population, therefore they must be 50% of the roles. That's a terrible idea. Because what you're going to end up with is people being put in roles not because they're the best person, but because they meet a quota. Now, the counter argument to this would be, how do you fix inequality that has been there over years or generations? And that is a much harder thing. And if you're trying to deal with it in the workplace, it's too late. By the time I've got a 40-year-old in front of me doing an interview, whatever inequality happened in their life has already happened. This needs to be tackled right back when they're children. You want an even playing ground in schools. You want an even playing ground in universities, in training and opportunities. A lot of businesses get attacked for this, but I think you'll find that actually, when you really look at the numbers, people are actually pretty good on diversity. We don't care. But one of the stats that always gets sort of thrown around is women get paid 80 pence on the pound. They're 20% cheaper. If that was true, I would have a completely female workforce. I could pay them 20% less. Why would I not? If everything was equal, if they could deliver the same thing, I've just knocked 20% off of my staff costs. And the fact you don't see companies doing that tells you that there's something wrong with the story.